Hello everyone and welcome back to our KDMO update video, and today we have another awakened U rank Digimon added to the game, and it is ZeedMillenniummon awakened. Yeah, this guy getting a U rank because of course. Yeah, yay, another awakened Digimon. Another U rank at that. So yeah, Zeed Awaken is finally added because of course. And yeah, it's a U rank darkness virus, so basically the exact same as a normal Zeed. And unfortunately, the two screenshots they shared are just weird. Like, we can't even see the model, just the visual effect, I guess. And we'll also have this promotional picture of the model, but it's not very. It's probably gonna be the exact same model that we have right now, but with like slightly different tweaks because the model itself is new. Like this guy is added in like 2020 or 2019, something like that. So it is somewhat recent. So there's really not much for improvements when it comes to the model itself. But yeah, U rank ZeedMillenniummon Awaken, and taking a look at his stats, he does seem to be honestly very strong. Like stats wise, he's one of the higher U ranks. So we're already into the U rank power creep. So HB wise, he seems to be the second highest after Cross 7. Yeah, basically slightly lower than Cross 7, although Cross 7 is defender, so and in terms of attack also seems to be relatively high, seems to be also slightly higher than Cross 7 superior mode, higher than merciful mode, higher than Galantmon, higher than Eosmon, and of course higher than Bloomlordmon. Not that attack stat is the only thing that matters, but I guess he does have the higher stats overall, and in terms of skill damage also seems to be on the higher side. F2 seems to be also the highest of all the U ranks. Yeah, Eosmon was like 43k, Galantmon 48k, merciful mode also 48, Cross 7 41, Bloom Lord is 42, so Z have a whopping 55k, so that also seems to be very high. F3 looks weak, but it seems to be an AoE, hitting everything in its path. So yeah, basically this is an AoE skill, and F4 also seems to be the highest in the game, 259,000 at a base level. So yeah, comparing it to anything, it's significantly stronger than, well, not significantly, but like 30k-ish more damage. So yeah, it seems to be very strong. Also yeah, very strong ZeedMillenniummon. So as I said, we are probably getting into the U rank power creep already. Bloomlordmon was also kind of strong. It also have skill effects, of course. F1 increases damage taken by the enemy, so it's a debuff, so giving him even more of an edge compared to other U rank. F2 reduces attack damage for a period of time, so this is a debuff. So this is an interesting debuff. This is new. I don't think we have anything that does that. So it decreases the enemy attack. Not sure if that affects the skill damage or not, because as far as I'm aware, when they do like the dungeon events where like these dungeons are gonna be half HP and half attack, it usually doesn't matter when it comes to the damage you take. So I'm not sure if this is gonna work properly, if it's like gonna work on the skill damage only on normal attacks. And third skill, which on the F3 increases skill damage for a period of time. Again, don't know how much or the duration, and we also don't know the passive abilities. He's a virus darkness. Alright, he's already in the wiki somehow. And we can take a look at even more stats. We have 2.5 attack speed. We have the critical rate, seems to be relatively high, basically on par with the other, even more I guess, than the other U ranks. So he basically took some critical rate from normal Zeed. So yeah, that's kind of broken. Okay, and we also have the duration for everything. Wow, okay. So the F1, whoa, what is this? 45%, is this real? Okay, no, it had a 45% chance to debuff an enemy for 30 seconds. Okay, for a second I thought this was the actual increase of it. But what does this do again? Increase the amount of damage the enemy takes for 30 seconds with a 45% chance. And F1 does have 5.5 seconds cooldown, so yeah, it will definitely have a comfortable 100% uptime. Unfortunately, they didn't say how much damage they take. It could be 10%, it could be 5%, it could be 40%. It obviously, I don't think it's 40%, but maybe 10 or 20%, something like that would be strong. A permanent F2, which increases, actually no, reduces attack damage. It have a 30-second duration and it's the same activation chance, 45%, and F2 have 9 seconds cooldown. Dude, the skill damage is so high, 55% is huge. And since the F3 increases skill damage, have 100% activation chance and 30 seconds duration, and the cooldown is 45, so you don't get full uptime on this, but it's an AoE skill, I guess. So yeah, this is, I guess you just use it to activate the skill, so it's not gonna do that much damage. And F3 have 55 seconds cooldown and have the highest damage in the game, so this guy is insane. It seems. So yeah, and he also comes with a new deck buff. This one requires Wargreymon Awaken and Metal Garurumon Awaken. Why is this Arousal and this is Awaken? This is weird. Yeah. Yeah, requiring the two newest Awakened Digimon, and they actually are already added in the Digital Fusion, so they should go down in price somewhat soon when they get added into Digital Fusion. They would be more accessible, but it's a bit weird that he requires the two somewhat separate Triple S pluses. They technically are not separate because this is like based on the Adventure reboot. It was like one of the villains there, so technically makes sense lore wise, but gameplay wise it's too separate triple S pluses that are somewhat expensive. So his dig buff are not as free as the other U ranks, so there is that. Also requires another triple S plus rank. Technically, despite him being very strong, he also seems to be one of the more expensive ones, kinda similar to Cross 7 Superior mode, I guess. But the dig buff here gives you 17% attack speed, 30% HP, and 45% normal attack damage. So that is new. Usually we get skill damage, this time we get normal attack damage, which is not bad, I guess. So I would say it's like his high skill damage is to compensate for the fact that his dig buff doesn't have skill damage. So yeah, I guess. Not sure how strong it is. Like, I don't know what 45% attack would do. Like, we don't really get normal attack damage that much, but we get critical damage, so I don't know how this would interact with the critical damage, honestly. So this could be something OP or could be something that's fine, I don't know. But I would say so far he's looking to be one of the stronger U ranks. Obviously I'm not an expert on U ranks, so I have 0 U ranks, but just looking at the stats alone, the dig buff, skill damage, can also have a new cross-loader, but it doesn't seem to be craftable. It can only be obtained from the sealed cross-loader box. The darkness loader, it's the same as the other ZeedMillenniummon Digivices, just this new aura, I guess. And you also get a title, all the normal stuff. But yeah, U rank looks to be kinda OP. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like on it and subscribe for more DMO content. And I'll see you guys in the next